Hey guys, um, just trying to make a quick video. I was gonna make a really long venting video, and I decided that in order to get my message across properly and for you guys to really understand where I'm coming from, I need to be calm and collective, and I need to adjust it to a point where I'm not trying to put my biased views or anything like that into it. So here it goes. I'm getting tired, and I'm sure you're I'm sure there's like plenty of people that are tired out there. It's human nature to be tired. But what I'm getting tired for is that I'm getting tired that someone else just keeps thinking, or not someone else, everyone else keeps thinking that they're better than someone else. And the reason why they think they're better than someone else is what bothers me the most. Because you can't think you're better than someone else because they're different than you, because they have a different skin color than you, because they have a different religion, because they do things differently than you, because their sexuality is different, because they are a different class or a different set in their life. You can't think you're better than someone because of those reasons. That's not a valid reason. That's not a valid reason to judge anyone, okay? And for you to think that that's a valid reason, what makes you better than the people that you're judging? Seriously. Like, how can you go about and say, you know, these people making McDonald's is so below me because they earn minimum? Like, how can you say that? When you were 16, you were there too. How can you say that, the white people are just trying to hold me back when there were many white people that marched with Martin Luther King in the freaking civil rights parade? Many white people. How can you say, how can you say, like, oh, well, Christianity is stupid because they don't believe in gay people, and then mock their religion? You mock their Bible. Like, how can you do that? How can you do that and think that you're better than them? You just became the same person as them. And, you sit there and you try it and you judge people and you mock them for those things. You mock them for being at a different point in their life. You mock them for believing in these things. And you hit them below their belt. And for what? So that you can sit there and say, I just want to be equal. You can't be equal. And you can't be equal until you accept. You can't be equal until you accept that person for who they are. I'm not saying go out and get an ice cream bar with them. I'm not saying go out and be best friends. But damn, like, if I'm saying anything, I'm saying just accept them. Just look at them and say, hey, whatever that is, that's cool with me. Whatever floats your boat. Just do it over there where I'm safe. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to say that they're better than you. You don't have to continue to mock them and bring them down. Because you want to know what makes a good person? And I mean a legit good person. What makes you better than anyone? That's you accepting. That's you saying, they're different. Oh well. That's you saying, I don't have to do stupid stuff and judge people and hit people and do ridiculous, redundant things in order to show that I am not equal to them. Okay? You guys need to stop burning houses, innocent people houses. You need to stop accusing innocent people. You need to stop judging everyone. Just stop. We didn't do this. We're not these kind of people. We're humans. It shows throughout, the human race, how human we are, how much sympathy and empathy we have for one another. It shows throughout. Every day we create a miracle for one another. Like, are you serious? Like, come on. We're humans. We're better than this. All of us are better than this. We are all better. Because there's no reason why we can't be where we were as kids. There's no reason why we can't be where we were as kids. Like, we can be where we were as kids. And I'm not saying, like, oh, I want to go and eat boogers. I'm just saying, you remember when you're 6 years old and you go to the park with your mom And, you know, you're there by yourself. And if you have siblings, then your siblings are probably doing their own things and you're doing your thing on your own. All right? And you don't have a single friend, but by the end of that day at that park, you leave with 5 friends, no matter where they come from, their color, who they are, what they did, who they like. You are their friend. You accepted them. One day at a park. You were just opened. You were open to meeting new people. You didn't care. That's what I'm talking about. We can go back to being a kid. We can go back to loving people. Okay? We can go back to being I don't want to say traditional, but like being a little bit more respectful. Have a little chivalry. And this goes for men and women. Women, you can open the damn door too for someone behind you. Just because it's a man doesn't mean you can't show him the same respect. Okay? Everyone needs to get on the same page. We need to stop fighting each other and realize the greater cause. We're costing each other's lives. We're costing each other's spirit. We're costing each other's, what makes them unique, their light. We are costing each other's light. We're not inspiring each other. This is why cool things aren't coming out of America anymore. Okay? Because we're not inspiring each other. What we're inspiring each other to do is beat each other up and to end up on World Star. And that's dumb. That's not us. America has always been set in its ways to do things differently and to stand up for what they believed. Let's start today. Let's start acting like we believe in accepting. I don't want to hear no one saying tolerance anymore. I don't want to be taught tolerance anymore. I don't want my kids to be taught tolerance. We need to learn that we need to accept everybody. Don't tolerate, accept. That's all I gotta say.